Hi, Ken Magee, born and raised in Ann Arbor, Michigan. This is my hometown. I went to Angel School, then to Tappan, then to Huron, went off to college. I was blessed to have some good mentors when I was in high school and when I was younger. Officer Tanya Paget of the Ann Arbor PD, Bo Schembeckler, family friend, went to school with his kids, another great mentor in my life. These people got me on the right track when I was a young kid. They got me involved in something that I had a passion for, and that was law enforcement. I went on, graduated first in my class from Michigan State University, graduated first in my class in the police academy as well. I went on and became a police officer in Jackson, Michigan, and then a federal agent with the Drug Enforcement Administration, and then the chief of police at the University of Michigan. During this time, I had numerous successes in my professional career. After 33 years, I can say that I have one of the most accomplished careers in the history of law enforcement. I truly believe that. My mother, who's 90 years old, told me I always have to be humble. But my campaign manager says I have to speak about myself, so I'll do a little bit of that right now. I was on the team that killed Pablo Escobar in Bogota, Colombia. We tracked and ultimately found him in Medellin, Colombia back in the early 1990s. I was also the responsible agent for arresting a top 10 FBI fugitive. I was also next to the bomb in Atlanta when it blew up during the Olympics and ultimately testified against Eric Rudolph, the Olympic Park bomber. When I was a police officer in Jackson, Michigan, I had a police officer who was shot and killed, and he died with me. That's the kind of thing that I bring to the table, those worldly experiences, but there's more to that. I serve my community. I've been involved in drug treatment prevention programs and serving on boards of directors. I've been involved in community crime watch organizations, attacking community problems. As I get back to my community, not only am I a person that just loves this community, I'm very passionate about what I do. I serve on several nonprofit boards to include the Ann Arbor Summer Festival and others. And I'm eager to take the office of the sheriff and move it in a vision that I see as a very important step. Thank you.
Mr. Clayton?
Good evening. First, I want to thank the League of Women Voters for having and giving me an opportunity to speak to the people of Washtenaw County. My name is Jerry Clayton, and I am the Washtenaw County Sheriff. I've been employed at the Sheriff's Office for 28 years. I've held a variety of different positions in a number of different operational areas of the Sheriff's Office. I've been the Sheriff for the last 8 years. One of the reasons why I ran for Sheriff is because I believe that the Sheriff's Office could have tremendous impact in the community with effective leadership. And I believe I've provided that leadership over the last 8 years, and I'm positioned to provide that leadership for the next 4. As a result of not only my leadership, but the leadership of our team, we've done a number of impactful things in the last 8 years. When we took office, the Sheriff's Office had a bad brand, a challenging reputation, and I believe now we have a strong brand, a strong reputation of service excellence, and treating people with fairness and equity. A number of primary things that we've done. We've also repaired a lot of the fractured relationships that existed when I took office. When we took office, the Sheriff's Office was combating against the Board of Commissioners, County Administrator, and a number of different elected officials throughout the county. We brought everyone together and we got them focused on one thing. How do we work together to improve the quality of life in Washtenaw County? And I think we've done a lot of that. Police services contracts was a big issue. If you were an elected official in one of our jurisdictions, you didn't know what the price was going to be from year to year. We have set a financial architecture for police services contracts that allow our respective contracting partners to predict what services, the cost of police services, are going to be from year to year. We think that's important. We provide a clear direction and accountability to our staff, which we think has evolved into good service to the people that we serve. We've engaged in a number of partnerships, and I'll mention 2. As a result of our partnership around dispatch services, the city of Ypsilanti saves about $100,000 a year in their general fund budget, and the city of Ann Arbor saves well over $500,000. I'm sure we'll have an opportunity to talk about other things later.